Hi guys, welcome to 7 Minutes in Heaven. I'm just gonna wait until more people join. Oh my god, there's a lot of people on here. Hi. Okay. Just requesting Mia. Hi! How are you? Thank you for coming on. I swear to God, last time I did this, I was waiting for like 20 minutes. It was the worst.
It is actually the most awkward thing in the world. I've done it a few times, and I'm just like,
everyone's like talking. It's so uncomfortable.
She's coming any minute, guys. Don't worry. And you don't know what to talk about at that point.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. It's been a while.
It's been a very long time, actually. How is your haunted castle that I have big plans for?
Very haunted.
I swear I have a whole quarantine played out in my head. I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm all for it.
I'm definitely going to like play off of that with maybe around Halloween. We have some really cool content ideas.
Oh, yeah. Call me. We'll talk. Yeah.
I'll just fly you down.
Perfect. You're my sugar mama. Okay, so welcome to 7 Minutes in Heaven. Thank you so much for doing this with me. You're my second guest.
Yay.
Yes, so exciting. Okay, so we're just going to jump in. I'm just going to ask you rapid fire questions.
Oh, cool. Okay. I didn't know what this was. I was just like,
yeah,
sure.
To be honest with you, I don't know what it is, but let's just roll with it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so what's one positive thing that's happened to you since quarantine?
Oh, since quarantine? OnlyFans blew up.
Yes, it did blow up, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very positive thing.
You're also extremely popular on OnlyFans.
Yes. Yes,
like,
exactly.
Good for you.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
I thought about starting one, but I was like, there's no way I can compete with like anybody like you.
Are you kidding? People would love your OnlyFans.
I feel like I would just have to sit there and like sip on apple juice or something.
Oh, I'll join you.
Okay, perfect.
As long as we do it naked.
Well, obviously. What else would be the point? Okay, what's your ultimate romantic fantasy?
Ultimate romantic fantasy. God, I don't know. I have like, as far as romantic's one thing, but I have like a fantasy. Like,
Tell me.
Do you want to hear it? Okay.
Obviously.
It's pretty ridiculous. But anyway, there's like a mermaid.
Oh, it's like a real fantasy.
Yeah, sometimes I'm the mermaid. Anyway, you like get feet when you're taken out of water, and then there's a pirate captain who's like sailed far and wide to find this mermaid to mate with her.
Wait, that's so sweet. That's such a nice fantasy.
Yeah, it's like a proper fantasy, but
yeah, that's like a Charlotte York from Sex and the City fantasy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is, and I love that for you. And that's, I feel like, very on brand for you, because you just are like the most wholesome, sweet, I feel, kindest soul in porn. That's how I feel.
Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that.
What's been your most useful purchase in quarantine?
My most useful purchase?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say, for quarantine, probably my cabin. That was the first property that I bought, was the cabin, which is by a river, and it's like up in Mount Hood, which is a lot of hiking and natural beauty. So since everything's been shut down, like I live in Oregon, and hiking's one of my favorite things to do. So I'm just 5 to 10 minutes away from all kinds of amazingly beautiful hiking spots. So I was able to get out every day and still get exercise and sunshine, and it was better than living. Is your
house that you're in now your cabin? Is that what you were talking about? Because that's
this is a castle.
Right. Okay. Because I was like, if you're gonna downplay the castle and call it a cabin, let's just hold on a second. My little home, my pied a terre.
I feel like we're not in quarantine anymore. I feel like things are starting to go back to normal.
I'm in Canada, so things are definitely not going back to normal yet. But
no, oh no.
I'm very sorry. Yeah. Fuck Justin Trudeau. Just kidding.
Hopefully
Pornhub does not endorse that. Okay, what piece of current media, book, TV show, internet, whatever, would you recommend?
Okay, yes, okay. So it's called Black Sails, and it's on Stars, and it's about pirates. I love pirates, but it's like
I'm sensing a theme here.
It is a theme, but it's the most well done pirate TV show I've ever seen. It's one of the best TV shows I've ever seen. The acting, everything is just so on point. I'm gonna highly recommend. It's on Stars. It's amazing. Black Sails. I binge watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Also, Poldark.
What's that?
It's like an English TV show, but it's based off of a few novels, I believe. It's kind of like adventure, romantic. It's really good.
I love it. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. What is the perfect amount of time to have sex?
Every day.
Oh, every day you would have sex?
Yeah. Are you asking like how much or time-wise?
Both.
Oh, every day.
Every day, and how long each time?
I'd say 15 minutes. Anything,
yeah.
Sometimes over 15 minutes, it can get a bit drawn out and boring, where you just kind of want it to end. You're all getting like sweaty and you're starting to feel gross. Maybe you're getting sore. I don't know. Anything less
laundry.
Yeah, exactly. That happens. Anything less than that, I feel like you're left unsatisfied.
Yeah. I feel like 8 minutes personally is like a good amount.
8 minutes? Yeah, 8 minutes is a good amount. That's like not a quickie. It's like a little bit more than a quickie.
Yeah, like you've invested a little bit of your day into it, but not that much.
Yeah, it just depends on how good it is, though, those 8 minutes.
I hope that anyone who's having sex with either of us is like top tier.
Exactly.
Yeah. What did you want to be as a kid?
A librarian or a zoologist?
I love you.
I know. I loved reading, and I still do. I really love fantasy and historical romance novels. I don't read nonfiction. It's always fiction. I read for fun.
Right.
But that's all I did throughout my childhood. So I like the idea of being a librarian, so I could just read all the time. And I'm also a little bit introverted and I like quiet settings. So I thought, perfect.
Yeah. That is, I can't even tell you how shocking this all is, but I love it. Like, I think it's just phenomenal. Like,
good.
You're just like now my favorite person. Okay, what's the weirdest sex tip you've ever heard?
The weirdest sex tip?
Yeah.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't find like anything, I'm jaded. Anything sexual I hear that other people are doing, I'm like, cool, good for you. I'm sure that feels great, you know?
Yeah. Well, because when I did my 7 minutes with Asa, I had told her that Phoenix Marie once had told me, she had said with like no qualms about it, she was like, do not put toothpaste in your anal cavity. I was like, okay, that is definitely the weirdest sex tip I've ever had. And like, it stuck with me. I'm like, okay,
don't ever
goes on
do
the teeth. It does not go in the butt, you know?
Ow.
So now you can have that sex tip.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that is officially the weirdest one I've ever received, so thank you.
You know what? The stage just keeps on giving. Okay, what's something about you that people would be shocked to know? I mean, I think you've already covered that, but...
Yeah. I think there's a few things. I think maybe that I have a bit of social anxiety and that I'm introverted, extrovert. I don't know how to explain it. I'm kind of a weird person. I'm like a big dork. Yeah. And I'm a strange little human that likes to be on my own but loves everybody, and I'll occasionally come out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm a weirdo.
No, I feel like I'm probably similar, like outgoing, but also just want to hide.
Yes. Yeah. I can be very outgoing, but then also I need to recharge afterwards. And then it depends on my mood. If I haven't recharged, I can't be outgoing. I come off very, very socially awkward.
Yeah. I always call it my turtle shell. I need to go into my turtle shell.
Yes.
Right into my shell.
Yes.
Yes, I feel you on that. Okay, if you could wake up tomorrow morning next to anyone in the whole world, who would it be?
Henry Cavill.
Really?
Yes. I was gonna say my
totally
boyfriend because I
No.
love him, but I'm like, no, Henry Cavill.
Yeah, you wake up to him every day. It's not that
Yes,
exciting.
exactly.
I totally
Tomorrow
support
morning,
that.
I'm waking up next to Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Maybe you will. Maybe he'll see this.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get his attention.
I'll help you.
You know,
I'm good at that, as you know.
a good way, like it's a little bit frustrating to me when celebrities I have crushes on don't have a Twitter because I love being verified. Like all I have to do is like follow them and start like liking posts
And
to
then
get their
exactly,
attention.
and then they're there. That used to be the same thing I found with Instagram. Now it's like too hard to get somebody's attention. But with top requests, things get a little easier.
Yeah, I haven't like my top requests. I've missed things from guys that I've had crushes on, like you know the kind of celebrities. I've missed things for years. Like I've seen them in my DMs from years ago. I'm like, fuck, I missed that. You
Yeah,
know?
and then you write back and they never see it. It's horrible. Yeah. I know.
Yep.
Happened to me too. Probably not as often. Okay, how do you cheer yourself up when you're down?
I like to really go into self-care whenever, because I am very emotional, so I do like have highs and lows. But I'm really good about self-care. So something I'll do is I'll make sure to like take a few days off and I'll start cleaning everything because I always feel better and like more in control when things are clean and they smell good. So I'll start cleaning, organizing. I'll start like hiking. I'll watch my favorite shows that are, or like maybe an favorite movie, like a romance or something that's going to make me cry and kind of get that emotion out. I drink a lot of tea and I allow myself a lot of chocolate. It's kind of just like, I just allow myself to just take care of myself for a week or so.
That sounds perfect, actually. That sounds like a foolproof plan. Okay, and our last question. Okay. If you could have any question or mystery in the universe answered right here and now, what would you ask?
What happens when you die?
I know that. I thought that too. No, you know, not one person has said that.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that strange?
That's like the first one. I'm like, what happens? Like,
is there a heaven? Where
do we go?
In the universe?
Like, what happens? Like with just anything?
I know. I think about that all the time. That was
It's very depressing, isn't it?
Go there. Let's just assume that there's something else going on. Otherwise, there's just like no point in staying alive at this point.
There has to be something.
What's the end game here? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Thank you so much for doing this with me. This was so fun. And it was so exciting to see you. I haven't seen you you know, the last time I saw you in person was like Exotica in New Jersey. You were like 10 feet taller than I was. I was standing there with a microphone and a backpack. You were eating an apple and I was like, you're really hot.
Is that what you said?
This wasn't even on camera yet. Like we weren't even recording, and I was just like a loser. Like I was like hunched over, like Dora the Explorer with my backpack. I was eating an apple, and I was like, "Hi, Mia."
I love it.
Yeah, it was not cute for me, but you looked fantastic.
You always look cute.
Thank you. The little fairy, unimpressed fairy that I am.
I love that picture.
It's so funny.
It is so perfect.
It's great. It's just like,
yeah, really doing this.
Yeah, this is happening. I have waves. Okay, well, thank you so much. Please give your dogs a kiss for me.
I will.
And let's discuss that haunted porno.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
All right, bye.